The Washington, D.C. alumni chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated celebrating 100 years of sisterhood and service.
100 years ago today, February 3rd, Washington, D.C. alumni chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated was chartered. Please join me, Cheryl, immediate past president and Centennial Planning Committee chair, in congratulating Washington, D.C. alumni chapter on 100 years of sisterhood and service to the District of Columbia.
Washington, D.C. alumni chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated has always been a visible and collaborative partner here in the nation's capital. For 100 years, WDCAC has made critical investments in raising awareness around public health issues, organizing activities that tend to our collective wellness. We've made it a priority to mentor young people and foster youth leadership, in raising money for things like personal and professional development and scholarships. We make it a point to celebrate heritage and culture by supporting local Black artists, educating residents about the power of our voice through voter education, and mobilizing for social justice. No matter the circumstance, and even in a pandemic, the Washington, D.C. alumni chapter has and will continue to show up for D.C., ready and committed to serve.
My name is Marjorie Canard, and I have served the Washington, D.C. alumni chapter as a past president. Right now, I am the centennial historian for the Washington, D.C. alumni chapter. I remember so many things that have happened as we go through the history of our chapter celebrating 100 years. But the most important thing in my mind that has stuck out was when our past president, Michelle Poe, gave me a directive to organize the chapter archives and to subsequently write a book on the history of the Washington, D.C. alumni chapter. I can go on and on talking about the many, many things that our chapter has achieved, people who have been through our chapter, projects, and events. But for me, as chapter historian, the development of our archives and the compilation of our history book have been monumental as we celebrate 100 years of excellence in action.
Hello, Soras and friends. My name is Natasha Osborne, and I'm excited to share with you my most memorable fundraisers for the Washington, D.C. alumni chapter. Who doesn't love good cooking and great-looking men? That's Distinguished Men Cooking with the Deltas. That's the event that I am so excited to share with you. So we put them all together in this delectable foodie event, and it's a showstopper. We always gave out excellent awards to the men and fabulous prizes. This was the place to be if you wanted good food and to be seen and show support for a great cause.
am Cherie Brown Jackson, President of the Washington, D.C. Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. I have been a proud member of this chapter for the past 10 years. Over the next 100 years, what I'd like to see the chapter accomplish? The establishment of educational programs with a focus on adult learners, and the funding of 3 primary goals: community food banks in every ward, leading to the elimination of food insecurity in the district, a cultural and sports center, and a Delta Financial Center. Yes, a banking system run by Deltas. If anyone can do it, Deltas can.
Happy Charter Day! Congratulations, Washington, D.C. Alumni Chapter, on 100 years of sisterhood and service.